I'm ill prepared for this video actually, but I just want to come here and chat with you about this housemate here. My TV is currently on. They're making me angry, so I have just been eyeballing them all week. Nobody has impressed me all week. Let's get comfortable first of all, and yeah, welcome to my channel. On screen recommendations with Voke. I am Voke. So, these housemates, in my very honest opinion, they are just here on vibes, and it's nice because Nigerians love, with the viewers, we love good vibes on vibes. That is the oil of Nigeria in Nigerian society. Vibes. We're just really. But for me, as someone who watches reality TV show a lot, I'm always here for entertainment, and I also love a good competition. I love juicy stuff. I love controversy. I love things that will make me dance. Once something is so good, I jump up, I shout, I dance. If I'm reading a book, I want to be thrown from this world to the next. I love a good thrill always. And when this housemate came in, that was my number one hope for them. Hope is that I will be thrilled. And also, multi-choice always does this thing of over promising and under delivering. That's always my beef with them. They overpromise me and they always underdeliver. So let's start with multi-choice as a game player. First of all, the entire organizers of Big Brother Naija, I think that they are always playing it safe. During the multi-choice press briefing, they told us that, oh, it's gonna be the best season. You're going to be reminded why you love this show in the first place. Why do you love this show? Big Brother is known for its infamous bag of tricks. And so far, we have not gotten any bag of tricks moments yet. And that to me is very frustrating. We have not had any dum dum moments. We have not had any fake eviction. We have not had any new housemate came to the house. We have not had any fake housemate. We have not had anything. All the reasons, all the plot twists that makes this show worth the while. And there's no mede like that will make this show very sweet. Nothing. So even the twists that were introduced are just bleh. Let's start with the HOH Challenger. So when they said they're going to be a HOH Challenger, that okay, when you win your HOH the previous day, you have to come and defend it. I was like, oh, I love this. These are the kind of things I want to see. It's going to cause a lot of controversy in the house. It's going to cause a lot of enmity. Come to find out, when it happened, they say, oh, you challenge it. So you have HOH Challenger. Okay, we're paid. Now, the HOH Challenger, they came and they're telling them, pick 5 people. And I'm like, pick 5 people what? What happened to theatrics? What happened to drama? Drama does not always, that's one thing the organizer of the show forget. Drama does not always have to be basketballs or fighting. No. These people are pawns in a game. It's a social experiment. You're supposed to be turning them in ways that they will not see it coming. That you have seen friction is happening in the house, you don't know where the friction is coming from. So that HOH challenger that they said, oh, just pick somebody. No. Who wants to challenge? Imagine this scenario where after the HOH challenger, you already won your thing and you're like, oh, and Big Brother can ask who challenges this seat or whatever. And somebody just say, I challenge it. This is something that has immunity. That we're just saying, well, yes, the games are tough. We get it. And they have to get a lot of screen time for that because people have to watch the games. But still, after that, who is challenging this person? I challenge you. Is this person going unopposed? If you're not going unopposed, that's when the person can say, no, you have to challenge me. Then you can now pick from the people there. Not that when you say, oh, pick your opponent, it's just so lame, in my very humble opinion. It ruined that entire thing. It ruined it. It ruined the entire plot of the show. Or they also said, okay, the top 5 people, they're trying to switch it up every week. And I'm just really waiting for the moment where they'll say, who is challenging this person? Raise your hands up. First 5 people. Oh, game, drama. They're jealous of me. That's how reality TV show works. And I am so tired. I'm tired of waiting for this show to just, how when there's turbulence at sea, when you don't know where to hold. That's what I want to happen to this housemate. They just, yeah, making up every day. No good rivalry. That's why people have time to gossip. The most irrelevant gossip in this world. And I'm just so sick of it. Okay, let's move on to the another twist for the game, and that is the red phone. So the red phone, when it was introduced, is something that if you watch reality TV shows, it's something that's not very new. It happened in Squid Game Challenge. Almost every reality TV show abroad, they do these things where even Mr. Beast's game, you can just okay, now Mr. Beast's game, reference will be much more better for the entire price spot money thing. So let's put that one aside first. So let's talk about, let's use Squid Game the challenge, because that's something that I think a lot of people watched. And that kind of the game, the red phone has not rang once since it was introduced. And I think that it's because, again, the organizers of the show are playing it safe. You can start with something soft. You are going to put someone up for automatic eviction or automatic nomination, or you take money out of a prize pot, or they could have done it in a way that somebody has this difficult task to fulfill, and if they can fulfill it, they're going to add certain amounts into the prize pot, or they can decide to do this task, another task, and decide that okay, they're going to keep some money for themselves. Let me say 10 million naira from the prize pot for themselves. Imagine that you came to this show and you know that it's just one winner. So you get to keep 10 million naira or 5 million naira for yourself already as you're going home. So you now know if someone is going to be greedy, or if somebody care about the entire the rest of the house, or if they're going to choose themselves. That is more twisty. That's more interesting. You can pick up the call and they'll say, okay, you have 10 minutes to make someone else answer this phone call, or you are evicted from the show. Sorry to your fans. But no, we're all just playing nice. I'm sick of it. Where is the competitive spirit? I am so sick of it. That you now see somebody trying to convince their enemy to pick up the phone. Like, do what I can say, make this person by this time tomorrow, after you hear this signal, you should try to lure this person to this phone so that person can answer. Whoever answers, you now call a name. So that name you've called, you're going to try to lure that person to that phone at the exact time. So you see people breaking friendships. You see somebody choosing themselves or their friend. For example, now let me say Doris answered the call, and Doris says, Dinari is at the top of my mind. And you say, okay, oh, Dinari, you have a good relationship with Dinari, and you say yes. Okay. You're going to lure Dinari to this phone when you hear this signal, since they don't have time in the house. When you hear this signal, lure Dinari to this phone, and you're going to make him answer this phone. Do that, and you get immunity for 2 weeks. Or if you cannot do that, you're going to be up for automatic nomination. That's much more fun. Imagine what will happen in the outside world. Imagine what the fans will do. People will be saying, oh, she betrayed Denari, or will she decide to put herself up? Will she keep the money for herself? Maybe say a big one will say you get 10 million naira from a prize pot if you can evict this housemates successfully. Or you put yourself, or you make yourself go home instead. Imagine it. It's gonna be so much fun. Right now we're just, oh yeah. Which other plot twists do they have? We have talked about the HOH Challenger, then the red phone. Which other one again is there? So Big I also brought on that twist that the housemate, you have to fight for your place every week by putting money in the prize pot. And it's like child's play. And I'm so pissed off about that. But you have seen other reality TV shows, you know that this is not a joke. People can, like, you can lose money. But you see people that every week come and say, oh, I've added money to the prize pot, guard your, what are they guarding? It's like a joke. Every Monday, money is added to this prize pot. They have done well. How did they do well? How did the housemates do well? What is the point of this price pot talk if it's not made, like, I think that the creators of the show, they just lack theatrics in their book, just for the entire plot of it. Make it fun. Housemates, you lost though. Why did we lose? One person, the strikes were meted out this week. People fought a lot this week. People did not do this. You get, it's gonna be more fun that way. And they don't to secure anything higher than 7.8 million. You lost, so you have only 2 million. And your husband will be like, oh, who is that person making us lose money? You know, give me my money. That's much more fun. Now it's just very boring. Then also the influencer, that's bringing me to the housemates themselves that do not care about anything competition. I think that these housemates are one of the most least competitive set of housemates that I have seen in a while. They are very entertaining, and that's why I blame the organizers as well, that you're not judiciously using these people that are very entertaining. So these housemates, they are not competitive, in my very humble opinion, and it shows in the influencer of the week thing. There's no, this thing comes with immunity, and you're not seeing the housemates really scrambling for it, like putting their best foot forward, showing up and showing out. If I don't know why Big Brother does is so much against conspiracy in the house. I think a conspiracy makes things fun. Sorry, it just so happens that We are human beings, human nature. That's how it works. It's going to be conspiracy. It's going to be playing chess. That's just life. And now that in this social experiment, it's going to make things even more interesting. So imagine that you want to be influencer of the week because you want immunity. You have to conspire. It's going to be so much fun. But no, they just do this thing like as if they're writing a test, and next thing, somebody want immunity. Oh, rude boy, rude boy, you what? Secure for him just like that. No competition, no tussle, no anything, no conspiracy. That, oh, I want to stay in the house. Why do you want to stay in the house? Because I want to stay in the house. Like, oh God, this show is not as competitive at all. So, and I'm so sick and tired of it. See that they're talking about their relationship with, or they're talking about food, fighting for food every single goddamn day. I am sick of it. I'm sick of it. Everybody's guarding sheep because in the past, this sheep relationship plot has got done very well for a lot of housemates. Doesn't even do well. I don't even know. But every year, we just get this surge of relationship. I know that once people are in a house together, it's almost inevitable for people to start catching feelings. People are going to catch feelings, but I don't really care for it. It's always at the forefront, and I just want to have fun with the competition. There's no one single housemate in this house that has this very strong gameplay that I'm like, this person is this person. I love this person. Like at first, Zita's own thing of she being a snake, it was entertaining for a while until it wasn't, because most of the time there's some housemates are targeted. For example, now only Ivata is always the one crying about her stuff, her underwear and everything, and it has gotten boring to me because okay, you see you're trying to hit things up in the house, okay, then it's boring already. Thelma Lawson, she's all about the game, and she's very focused on task. But those things are just really things to get by with. Task, wager presentation. People are putting their best foot forward. Yes, in the arena, that is for their mental health. What about entertaining us? There's really no person that's really like, People have claimed that Dede is the best game player this year, and I like Dede. I really do like Dede. However, it's nothing new that okay, this is my gameplay that will make me to take me to the finals. Are you ruthless? They is doing well in the arena games. We hear it, we get it. But I am bored of the entire plot of Dede, Kola, Jason J. There's Brighter Media at the side. I'm bored of it. Even when they sit down now and they're talking and they're having those their small conversation of I like you, it's boring. I'm not saying that Dede is boring because I like Dede, but I'm just saying that it's tiring. Can we pivot somewhere else? Can we do something else? Can we say something else? At this point, then there's Sultana just bringing down a housemate with her talk. Is that a game plan? I don't know. Like, if it's a game plan, I don't. It's giving insecure, in my very humble opinion, because it's also on the first day that she also have to be talking down on housemate. Then who else is there in the house? Joanna is seems focused on the game. She's just trying to always put her best foot forward. I just feel like most of these housemates, they don't really care about competition or anything. They don't really care about the prize money. Most people have insulted Ortega that say they don't want the money and you should go home. Most of these housemates too, they are just like Ortega. They just want to be known. Because Big Brother over the years have proven to be this brand that is a star maker. So once you step your foot on this stage, your life will never remain the same. So basically, people have seen the benefits of coming to Big Brother Naija. Oh, stay in the house, entertain, just have a plot, just have something going on for you, and that's fine. It always shows in the conversation. That's why Kola will not stop chasing Dede, because you have to have something going on for you in the house. Okay, then also they are also very particular about their fashion, because over time people have praised people that, oh, you look so good. And I just think that all of this takes away from entertainment. The fact that okay, as if I'm in the house, I step on the stage is fine. I'm just here to show myself, to let people see me. And yeah, that's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, I want to be entertained. I want competition. I want psychological warfare. That's what I want. Interesting players in the game though, there's Faith. When Faith came at first, I had little hope for Faith. Faith had risen to the top a lot, in a lot of ways. But at the same time, he's just being himself too. Organizing these games, I just think that always laying back to the organizers, like you put these people here, use them judiciously. I like how Mensa is always showing up and showing out in arena games. And that's why I told you earlier that I am a viewer that loves competition. So I'm not even getting that. People that love sheep, they're getting it. They'll get it every year anyway. People that just love vibes every year, it's gotten there. But I just want more, honestly. That I was even thinking, okay, maybe this season is not even as interesting as I think it is. Great selection of people, great pool of people, but let us hit up this house. Let us twist the games. Let us shake it up. And the housemates who are just so like a days ago about it, that okay, I can entertain. Their own version of entertainment is clothes, and clothes, and just quarrels. Because most of the time you hear them saying, "Oh, I want to use me for screen time, not even for screen time." So people go on and go out. They told Bright Morgan, "Oh, hi, did you say you not enjoy the show?" He started to fight. He started being this one. He collected 2 strike. How about to see your competitive side? How about we see you pushing, and calculating, and they're calculating though to stay in the house. That also, I want another week. I want another week. But at the same time, where's the game? I don't think any single person is a game player this year. I just think that there's nobody that wants to be the bad person. Everybody wants to be the good people, because the good person, because, and by bad person, I don't mean you should go be doing all sorts to your housemates. No. Ruthless game player that I'm here for the game. Play someone that, okay, when somebody, there's no, you never see anybody that will come and say that, oh, that's one less person in the house what gets to the finals. No, nobody's brave enough to say that kind of thing in the diary session. Nobody. It's always, he's a nice girl who means their vibe in the house. Nobody's saying, oh, that's one less person, that's one less competition in the house, that was a strong player. No, it's just all vibes. I'm even thinking now. At first I was very happy with the entire house being up for eviction, but now I want nominations back, because that's one of the reasons why people like the game as well. Because you see fans saying, "Oh, betray this girl, you voted your girl." I want to see how competitive the housemates are. Maybe nominations to show that when people are nominating strong players, people that they perceive to be strong on the outside. I know that with that nomination process, I know it eliminates a lot of interesting people from the game. But right now, the game needs some interesting stuff to stir the pot anyway. So when one particular person is always starting up every Sunday, they start to feel somehow, and they start to continue to, they feel they need to fight for their place in the house. I think that will bring a lot of competition in the game. So now that everybody's just up for eviction, I think that even make people to even hide the more. Well, once people see me and once people see that I did one thing or the other every week, they'll get to vote for me. But if you are up for nomination because somebody entered the room to call your name, that is going to stir the pot. So I want nominations back. And even though that's we at the risk of losing some interesting players, I don't mind at this point, because the game is just going, just going so like a lazical, and I don't want like a lazical. So I want drama. I want the house to turn on its head and turn back. I think we can take it. I don't like the fact that the audience are being coddled so much and so long. I've been waiting for this phone to ring. I've been giving them an opportunity to make this game as interesting as possible. But we're already in the 4th week and I'm done. Today is Wednesday by the time I'm recording this video, and that red telephone have not rang once. Nothing have made the house to shake. Nothing have made the house are just talking about bullshit. That's why Gigi Jasmine is always coming to talk about victory a million times, because when you have a thing, when you experience some psychological shift in your brain from the game that you're playing, then you will not have time to talk about rubbish. You will not see people in the house saying, "Oh God, did you see what just happened? Like what just happened?" People will be very afraid. But now it's just so after the was whatever sponsor task week happened at night, they come inside, they go in groups talking about the most basic shit ever. I'm done with it. I'm bored of it. Then after that, then some people cuddle up, some people will not cuddle up. It just so I want drama. I want more. I want to feel like Biggie punch someone in the face when you see that, oh my God, that somebody was evicted because they answered the red phone. Or that's kind of things I live for. Or like I've given you a lot of scenarios already at the beginning of this video. But let me know what you think in the comments. Are you loving the show at the pace it's going? I don't like a slow burn. I love thrill. Are you loving it where it's going, or you want more? Just like me, you want more gameplay, you want more parts, or so you want more other things of arena game. It's already I'm getting fed up of it. Yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think that reality TV show have progressed past the level that we are. But Brother Naija, at this point, I feel like it's child's play, because yeah, that's what I think. I think that the audience is being coddled too much. Like we're just so very fragile. We're not able to take some hits. And when it's a competition, when it's a game, So even the fact that Big Brother is trying to protect what they perceive as the strongest players, so they're putting everybody up in the house, it just tells you what all you need to know. Yeah, that's what I think about the show. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.